Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be brewing pour-over coffee using the Hario V60 Suiren Dripper. This eye-catching design resembles that of the water lily, and this dazzling display is pieced together by the filter's base, the ribs holder, and then assembled using 6 to 12 ribs, making up that V60 shape we've all come to know and love. The Suiren comes default with 12 clear grey ribs, and then in separate packs of 6, you can mix and match to unlock any number of colourful creations. And in front of me, I have yellow, white, green, blue, purple, and red ribs, but who knows what other colours they might bring out. And before we jump right into brewing with the Suiren Dripper, if at the end of this video you have enjoyed it, I'd ask if you could give it a big thumbs up, as it's always greatly appreciated for this channel, and certainly subscribe if you want to stay notified on all things new in the world of coffee. Ready? Let's jump in and brew some coffee. So we'll be making a single cup of pour over today, and to get started you will need a few extra items, like a way to heat your water, a grinder to grind your beans, as well as a set of scales to measure weight and time. And I'm using the Varia Aura Gooseneck kettle, the Easy Presso ZP6 Special, which is a fantastic filter grinder, as well as the Akaya Pearl scales. First, begin by measuring out 16.5 grams of light to medium roasted coffee beans. Then go ahead and grind these beans to a medium consistency. Now, I recommend medium here, as the Suiren Dripper is a slow flowing dripper, and having a slightly coarser grind than you would for a regular single cup of V60 will help bring those brew times under the 3 to 4 minute mark. Now, with your coffee ground out, place your decanter or your cup on your scales, then your Suiren Dripper on top of the decanter, and then grab yourselves a V60 2-cup paper filter, ensuring that we're going to fold over the edge of the filter paper. And then we're going to open it up as well, and make sure that we're opening it up nice and wide, and then bringing both corners together as well, so we're getting a nice fold into that edge. Open the filter right up, and then place that into the Suiren Dripper. It'll fit quite nicely that way. And then we're just going to be rinsing this paper filter to remove any of that papery taste, as well as warming up the decanter down below. Just ensure you throw away the rinse water. Now add the coffee grounds and tare the scales. And with water set to 94 degrees Celsius, start the timer as you begin wetting the coffee grounds with 40 mils of water, and then let it bloom, which is letting it rest here for 40 seconds. And this allows all the grounds to saturate evenly and is a crucial stage for developing sweetness and balancing flavors in the cup. Now, when the timer's up, begin adding the next 80 grams of water, but not too fast here. It's in a slow, steady, and circular motion. And then once this is almost flowed all the way through, we're going to repeat this again 2 more times, adding in 80 mils of water each time, and then letting it drain through. I find tearing the scales between each pour as an easy way to stay precise for each pour, and then just needing to count the number of pours that I've made, rather than doing the maths on the total brew weight as I'm increasing the weight. Now, as the Suiren Dripper is a slow dripper, I've found to achieve those vibrant and juicy brews that are not too overcooked and with a really long brew time, coarser grind settings along with a slower pour rate from the kettle do the trick. And ideally, we'd be aiming for a brew time of around 2 minutes 30 to 3 minutes 15. Once you're done, remove the paper filter, which is quite simple. Make sure there's no drips, and serve. Oh man, it smells delicious. Now, if you do find that the brew is lacking flavor, that's good. But if you do find that the brew is lacking flavor, adjust the grind size a little bit finer, or increase the water temperature to say 96 degrees Celsius, and certainly vice versa too. If the brew is too strong, either grind then a little coarser or drop the temperature from the kettle as well by a few degrees, and this can work wonders. And a simple rinse under the tap is enough to keep the Suiren Dripper clean and free from any buildup of coffee on the dripper. The Hario V60 Suiren Dripper is a beautifully crafted coffee tool designed to elevate your pour-over brewing experience. And its signature spiral rib design, whether there's any special merit to these ribs enhancing your brewing process, I can't really say. And I do understand that there are concerns over the loss of heat in your brew. I would say that this is most likely happening as there is physical evidence of the condensation on the ribs during brewing. Yet on the other hand, there's very little bypass to this brewer as well, hence why it is such a slow dripper. Either way, I've been really pleased, not only with the brews that the Suiren has made, but the extra splash of color and presentation it's brought to my brew bar. And my favorite color combination by far would be the purple and yellow. What do you think yours would be? As always, thank you so much for watching to the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and until next time, happy brewing.